Welcome to Breaking Initiative. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're going to do part 2 of this whole thing of keeping the Witchlight going. Like, subscribe, Apple Podcast, Spotify, link would be down below. My name's Brett.
I'm Rob. I think we should just roll right into the next one. Everybody's probably following us from the last one.
Yes.
You want to
Didn't even change shirts.
Yeah, look at that. You know, it's been a whole week, and we just found the exact same outfits and put them back on. You know, we're continuing to roll let's just go right into it. Brett, do you want to recap, or do you want me to recap? We didn't really discuss that part.
I was going to do a quick little recap. Okay. You have, you could do the recap actually, Rob, if you would like. I mean, it seems like you're pretty confident with a recap.
I actually, just some advice for, whenever I DM, I would always ask a player that I felt was really attentive in the last mission to recap, so that it lets me know as a DM what they remember, because that's a little key into what's important to them. But, yes. I'm not DMing, but I will. That's
a great point to these videos. We are definitely going to keep the idea of the attention of the tips going on, if we can, even as we go. Yeah.
I'll try to mostly keep it towards the beginning and the end, but yes.
Yeah. Go.
So I'm a player. I'm playing Archilus, also known as Archilus the Silver Wind, as well as many other names. He's also dropped a fake name already, Fane. God, what was that last name he gave? It was Duragon. Fane Duragon.
I was going to say Boulder something.
Yeah, I know. But he soon found out, after evading mysterious figures in the woods that chased him across a river into a strange carnival. He's met up with a furry friend, a Herringon, a rabbit folk by the name of Bezel, who warned him, and seems very, very nervous about him being there, that there is he needs to get his affairs in order to be able to get into this fair. He needs to be able to. He has to buy a ticket. There's something not quite. There's something insubstantial about some force or presence that's even started to haunt Archilus for a little bit there. That's sort of he's required to get a ticket. It's almost like a curse or something that's over this fair. It's nothing is quite all there yet, and nothing is quite spelled out. Bought the ticket. Strange, haunting, bluish figure with black eyes and a crescent over their head stopped haunting Archilus the moment he had paid, and he was the only one that could see that presence. This friendly Herringon Bezel has followed Archilus the whole way. Met a strange Harlequin man named Mr. Light, who claimed to be one of the 2 co-owners, who was then followed by Mr. Witch, who is offered Archilus a job. And Archilus had just found out how much money Bezel makes working here, 7 silver, and he asked 8 silver, and he asked to make 9 silver, just a little bit more than him. And Mr. Witch was so impressed that he gave him a clean, even 1 gold. And then Archilus hinted that he has an idea of how to make some money, and that Bezel should be concerned that he's not making quite as much money as he should be.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. And that's exactly where we ended it.
And yeah, all right, that sounds good. So as we jump into this, Bezel headed back to his booth where he was going to go take care of his game, and then you are free to roam about the carnival.
Where would you say we are exactly on this map? I'm looking at a map of the carnival, which I will put in the description of the video.
Where are you? Where is the carnival map? We are like pretty much right in the figure. We are right in, like, just past the ticket booth. So we're right in front of the big top.
Oh, okay.
And so you see these 2 one slender-looking goblin, kind of slightly taller, but he has the ears and the things come out, and he starts basically handing out these flyers and these pamphlet things right in front of the Big Top, and he's like, "The Big Top Extravaganza starting. When is it? Starting at midnight." That can't be right. Yeah, no, I guess it is. Yeah, he's handing out flyers for the Big Top Extravaganza. Don't miss out.
Okay. May I have one of your flyers?
Yeah. All right. Here you go. Yeah, and then you see another like a tiefling just flipping around like these batons. And you kind of. Everything smells like of a carnival. You definitely smell the fried food. You even smell the hint of like vanilla-ish, but then you also like smell a little bit of manure in the distance as well. All kinds of stuff. And then as you're close to the Big Top, and as you're around this guy, roll a perception check.
Oh, okay.
As he's flipping around these batons.
16 plus 2, 18. You smell like some sort of burning type chemical. Like, is that gasoline? You know, it's kind of like that kind of smell as he's flipping these things around. You notice there's like cloths and things all over it, you know. So he's just kind of out there just kind of playing with them, wandering around as this guy's like, "Don't forget the Big Top Extravaganza." What is there anything on the flyer about what this Big Top Extravaganza is?
Yeah, it basically shows the inside of the Big Top area as like a picture, and you see actually this guy that's flipping these baton things around. You see him actually like, you know, a photo like on the thing, like blowing fire, like a picture of him blowing fire, and behind him is the big tent, and on top it just says Big Top Extravaganza midnight, and then, you know, yeah.
Got a little bit of time, so I will. I think I'll look around before I investigate the tent anymore. I might as well get to know this place if I'm gonna have a job. Did Mr. Witch say when I was gonna start?
He did not. No.
Oh.
He told you to enjoy the day.
He did say enjoy the day.
Yep.
Hopefully that means what I think it means, which means don't work today, but we'll see.
Right.
Feeling my normal anxiety I have about work shooting through the roof. No, I'm kidding. Okay, I'm gonna go to towards the Carousel area. There's it looks like there's a little archway. I'm gonna maybe walk through that way. So I see some perhaps standing stones or something there.
Let's see. Let me get to the page.
Looked inviting to me.
Where was it that you said?
There's I don't know what it's made of, but there's some sort of archway that leads into like this grassy area, and it looks like there's a bunch of standing stones or something.
Feasting Orchard?
It doesn't say.
Is it all the way on?
It's to the left of the Carousel across that little river. So I guess that whole Carousel area, I guess. I don't know which is part of it. Oh, I must have picked a hard one. I'm sorry.
No, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Are we not looking at the same map between the Big Top and the Carousel? There's like this little area there. It doesn't have a name on it, but it looks important.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just walking through that archway or whatever.
Okay, good. Yeah, so as you're walking through that archway, again, this is kind of where you do see the Carousel in front, and you do notice in this area, and you see the Carousel, you notice like this kind of timid like lady. There is like these brown spots all over her, and she has fairy wings. Also, you notice everybody has fairy wings. Everybody has attached fairy wings, like full on. No, just all the staff members, all of them have, like, if you're at like a costume, attached fairy wings.
Did Bezel put on some fairy wings before he went?
Oh yeah, he had fairy wings on as well. Yep,
Okay.
yep. Everybody has on fairy wings of some sort. Just what they all got. And as you look across and you see, as you go through the archway, and there's a little bit of a grassy area, and as you glance towards the carousel, you do notice just this lady with fairy wings there, and you like kind of a normal human body. Then eventually it kind of gets furry, and then by the time you notice that, she kind of turns to the side like this, and then you notice that she has a horse back.
Oh. Interesting.
And
So she's a centaur, like 4 legs or 2 legs?
4 legs.
Okay,
Yep.
so centaur.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, there's a little bit of a river. I guess I'll just
Right there, just like random booths and things that are right there. There's nothing really big on any attractions, and there's people that are kind of gathered around, and there's a couple, there's a little line building up towards the carousel as well.
Okay. Well, I'm a little interested at the idea of a centaur that has a costume in which they have tiny little fairy wings.
She roll an insight check
Okay.
as you look at her.
Oh boy, I rolled good. Let's see. Insight 20.
20. Yeah, you notice like she's sad. She's like sad, and as you look even closer, and as you notice, like you just see like her demeanor, like all those brown splotches, you're like, that's not how skin and fur works. Like that's like, what is that? Yeah, you notice it's like matted, and like stuck to her, and like it's tree sap stuck all over her as she's just kind of sad and just kind of like watching over the carousel.
Okay, so I get to her. I think there's a little bit of water in between me and her, but I'll just kind of like just is it like waist deep or something, or is it like a little
What, the water?
Yeah, it's like between me and I'm just looking at the map. There's a little bridge. I'll walk across the bridge and get over to her. I'll make a point to get across the bridge, get over to her, and I want to ask her.
Well, as you get towards her, I'm just going to describe the carousel.
Sure.
A procession of wooden unicorns stands motionless on the centered on a circular wooden platform. Fairygoers climbing onto the unicorns' backs, and a female centaur sets the ride in motion. The unicorns shake their manes and creak to life, cantering around the carousel to the delight to their riders. So as you get close to, as you see like she actually gets it going, all of the basically wooden ponies just come to life, and they're just in joy of, oh, there's somebody on me, let's go, woo, and then they just start like going around, and they're just like, I mean, it's like, it's a carousel, but like the horses are alive and the unicorns are alive.
Excuse me, ma'am. I couldn't help but notice from afar that you seem sad. You're at a magnificent carnival.
Yeah, well, I run the carousel. That's what I do.
What? You don't get paid enough?
No, it's not. It's not that. It's not that.
Okay. Is the people you work for, they're... Do you like working here?
Yes. No, yeah. No, this is where I'm supposed to be. This is where I'm good. You want to go on the carousel?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go.
All right. Well, as soon as this comes to an end, yeah, just go ahead and jump on. Yeah, give me a quick second.
Something doesn't seem right.
This is, guys, where it's like I didn't know Rob was going to go towards the carousel, but I have a good general idea of how to start the carousel in motion. But just want to get a few quick details down. Okay. Yeah. So your ticket. You had. Let me see. Okay. Oh, you. So you give her your ticket, and she's like, "Oh, you. Okay, cool. You haven't gone on anything yet. Wow, went right to here. Okay, great. And then she does a punch. She's just so you know, on your ticket you have 8 punches.
Oh.
Basically, like you basically can. It as far as we know, roughly it's 1 punch a ride. So, okay, she does the punch, and so she's sitting there. She just, yeah.
I figured it out. You're sad because you can't ride them.
Yep, it's exactly what it is. I'm sad because I can't ride them.
Leading others to a prize you can't obtain yourself. I'm so sorry.
I used to be able to ride them. I used to be able to ride and flourish through wherever I wanted to go.
You're a centaur. How could you ride a carousel?
I'm not a centaur. This was done to me. And then as she says that, more of the sap just starts to secrete from her skin and her hair, and she's just, I can't talk about it. Just, you want to go on the ride? Just go on the ride.
This didn't happen to you because you went on the ride, did it?
No.
Well, great. I'd be happy to go on this ride. Good luck with your problems. And I get up to the carousel, and everyone else seems happy that's on the carousel.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. What are my options?
And she just, all kinds of, just picture all kinds of lush horses and unicorns, other kind of things. And then as she sees you go on, she's like, maybe you will. Okay, okay, before you go on, come here. And she kind of like lets everybody kind of get on. There are 3 riddles. This can maybe help me. I thought of this, and not too many people are interested. They just kind of just get so happy when they get here, and they just kind of just go. And so, okay, are you all right? These are great proverbs, and the names of the unicorns that are there. Maybe you can help me finish their names. And she hands you a thing of paint. And so she's like, okay, he could probably do it. She, as people were coming on, and she's like just giving you all of the attention, she then just goes like, sorry, the ride needs maintenance. Yep, the ride needs maintenance. And then she looks at you. You're gonna help me with the maintenance. Yes. Oh my gosh, please help me with the maintenance. She goes, just go on the ride and finish these things, okay? Okay.
Ride the carousel while painting the carousel?
No, I'm not gonna turn it on. You and then as you notice towards like all of the unicorns, right? There's 8 of them.
Yeah.
Some of them have names. Some of them have names that are basically blanked out.
Okay.
Yeah. And so she she tells you one's name. These are proverbs, right? Okay, so one's name is Fortune, and then the other pair that's with that one, it just has a B in the front. Then the second one, I'm gonna go through it.
I'm writing it down.
Cool. And then the second one has one's name. One's name is Fall, and the other one reads PR. And then another one's name is Stone, and the other one is kind of blanked out in the middle, and then it's M, and there's spaces there, and then S with 2 spaces in between. And then the other one, let's see. The other one has the word stitch. And then the other one basically just has like an N close to the middle, but it's basically space, space, N, space. If you get this, this will really, really help me.
And no hints.
No hints. I mean, obviously you know that there was things that were wrong with me, and this is where I'm supposed to be. You asked me about payment. Payment doesn't really matter whenever this is where I'm.
So you're saying if I can solve this,
Yeah.
then your curse is lifted?
I don't know. That's I think I don't know.
Have you attempted this before?
Me? I have no idea. They just they just put me here, and they just put all these, and I just remember when the curse was given to me from the and then as she starts speaking, with the few words of, like, she says like a coven, and then all of a sudden, like, just moss and sap and just like all kinds of stuff just starts kind of happening and secreting out of her.
These are in pairs, and their names have to do with proverbs, great proverbs.
Yeah. And at this point, you notice that Bezel comes from behind you. Just hear like, "Hey, oh, there you are, there you are." And you just kind of, as he is running, you do notice like a weird like a weird little hop as he's going. Like, whenever he really gets going, he could basically walk like a human, but when he really gets going, it kind of turns more into like these strides of hopping. He just, well, I don't know what happened, but Eliwick, she's a entertainer. She, for whatever reason, like, got me a ticket for the day and got my place replaced. So I figured, I was like, all right, well, let me go make sure you're doing okay.
All right.
Yeah.
You have the day off with me.
I had the day off with you. What? Why do you have a paint can? I don't understand that.
Oh, it's all part of a... I've never been on a carousel before, so I'm a little confused, but apparently I won the special reward of getting to pick the names of these other horses on the carousel. Have you ever been to this carousel before?
Well, yeah, Diana. Well, I mean, I know you're always... You okay? She's like, you've never talked to me. I mean, I know your name and like roll call and okay. You always just seem distant. But are you all? I mean, okay, yeah. I guess how can we help? So.
Does she always look like this?
Sad?
No,
yeah, she always looks sad.
With moss and weird shit coming out of her skin.
Yeah, I kind of thought that was like a birthmark or something. I mean, I don't judge. People look.
Well,
I mean,
it gets worse every time she talks about her problems. So maybe we should stop asking her.
She talks about her problems.
I don't know.
She
says
Dan, you're not happy. You're not happy here, Diana. And she just. No, I'm not. No, I don't. I mean, do I ever seem happy? It's like, I don't know. I just kind of thought you were just rough around the edges or something. Anyways.
Get this. She says she's not a centaur.
I've known you for like a year. How do I know that you're not a centaur? And then she just.
Right. The names.
That's all she does.
Somehow we can. I'm guessing we can maybe break this curse that she has that I don't understand, that she can't explain.
Right.
If I can finish these names, I'm pretty sure that they come in these pairs. They have to do with great proverbs that I'm, for some reason, unfamiliar with, even though I thought I do a lot of good ones. But
right.
I'm thinking this second set here, fall, and I think the other one is progress. What do you think about that?
Fall in progress proverbs. Well, let me roll an intelligence for him. Intelligence. Straight intelligence roll. Okay. Yeah, they seem like it's a proverb. No other place like this has the. Okay, proverb. I don't know. I mean, it's probably somewhere where like wise, like it seems like very wise. I'm not like the most
progress
wisest.
is a wise word. Look, I'm not necessarily a smart person. I'm just really good at talking my way out of shit here, and I don't know. I'm not good with puzzles here. I'm not good with riddles. So I'm just going to start painting stuff on here, and we're going to see if it works.
Well, I noticed that progress seems like that would be really long. It's just there's only space for about 3 more letters.
PR. Fall before the pride. Very good. Okay, and I take the paint. I assume I have a paintbrush as well.
Yes. Yeah.
I pride.
You put in pride?
I put in pride.
As you put in pride, you notice Diana, she just kind of like almost perks up a little bit, and like some of the tree sap kind of like she's able to like, I don't know, it kind of like goes away, kind of like just like fades away. She's like, I don't know what you did, but that really helped. That really helped. Also, sorry for my accents, guys. I'm all over the freaking place. You're welcome.
I made my character intentionally all over the place.
That's good. It's good. Yeah.
Now, my furry friend, with your astute eye for the number of letters that should fit on a sign, how many would you say come after this one with the B that comes after the word fortune? Guesstimate. You get it.
It looks the same as like the PR, the pride one that you did. It's the same. It looks like 3.
Right. Fortune before fortune. Something after fortune. Stone before. Moss? No. Mess? No. I think that I won't be able to get this.
What did you say? Which one are you talking about? The first one?
Okay, I'm looking around. The first one, fortune and Bleh. Bleh. No. Back. Fortunate. Bleh. I bet there's someone that's watching right now that is just like losing their shit.
To like, get it! Just get it!
It's on the tip of my tongue, and I just can't. Is there any way I perhaps could muster some... He's not a smart guy, but he's a bard after all. He's been around. Maybe
you can roll an intelligence check.
Maybe he's heard one of these proverbs before that might point him in the right direction.
Yeah, you could roll straight intelligence or history, whatever you...
All right. I'm making a history check.
My foot started to cramp.
It's a 4.
It's a 4. Well, what would you prefer, sir? To get either, and I'm going to give you this choice, either advantage, which basically I'll let you roll again, or Bezel will chime in and see if he might know. And I'm going to roll.
I'll roll with advantage. I'm a bard. This is my thing. This sort of random lore
Bezel's
stuff.
like, well, is it? And he's...
Aha!
You just see him start spitting out a bunch of just words just to kind of like, maybe one of those tracks your mind.
I rolled a 19 this time instead of a 5.
Right?
4, yeah. So, maybe
what is it, 19?
Yeah, 19 altogether. Fortune before... Fortune comes before the...
And you just hear...
Broke.
You hear Bezel go, Fortune, what is that? Fortune favors. Fortune favors. What the heck does fortune favor?
The broke? No, certainly not.
That doesn't work. It's like with a B. And then it clicks in your head, Rob. I'm giving it to you at this point because I don't want a bad video to happen.
No, I get it.
You rolled a 19. That's more than enough. That was good enough. I was going to give it to you. Fortune favors the bold.
Bold. I've actually never heard that. I
was trying to give it to him. I was trying to let him maybe he'll click with him because Bezel helped out.
So now we have fortune favors the bold. Fall comes before the pride.
Yeah.
They're just two subjects within a proverb. They're not necessarily the same words in between. Stone.
As that happens, and you first you see her feel a little bit better, but then also when you name fortune and bold, they telepathically, like, they just kind of come to life and they look at you. Then you hear this in your head. Where is it? Hold on. You learned something. Oh. I thought it was gonna tell me right there, but why didn't it? Why would you not be right there? It says, "Oh, go back to this." That's dumb. That is dumb. Go to this spot. Just tell me where that thing is. Where the freak was it?
Some of those modules can be kind of all over the place.
This is one of those things.
It's the nature of having a player jump around in it.
Right. Why aren't you...
I think I might have the next one if you want to look it up while I'm filling out the next one.
Yeah, go ahead. What's the next one?
All right. A rolling stone grows no moss. And I start filling out moss.
Yep.
And then stitch and something in something on bing.
Oh.
Bink.
What was that? Page 15. No, that's not it. Anyways, so you learn of one of these secrets.
Oh. Okay.
You learn the. It just telepathically tells you the hag Bavlorna's lair is a rambling cottage on stilts in a fey swamp. Scabatha's lair is a dead, hollowed out tree in Sylvan's forest, and Endelyn's lair is a mountaintop theater. You just hear that whispered to you. You're like, okay.
Hollowed out tree. What was that first one?
What's that?
What was the first one? Bavlora's lair?
It is a ramble cottage on stilts in a swamp.
And what was that last one, real quick? Sorry, too much time.
It's Endelyn's lair is a mountaintop theater.
Mountaintop theater.
Yep.
All right. So I've got those three, and then yes. And I think I figured out the fourth one.
So what was it? You got Pride, Bold, Moss,
and of course, I admit I'm not 100% certain, but I'm really getting nowhere with this.
Yep.
You see, snitches get a stitch if they rat on somebody about the bank heist. So clearly the second one is bank. And I just start writing the word bank.
You as you do that, Stitch just starts like freaking out. It's like no. Yeah, and it's like none of the other ones have done that.
Right.
Just it's like and then
this one
Diana,
seems excited that I got them all right.
Yeah, I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. Yeah. Bezel, go ahead and roll another history check or intelligence check.
All right.
I won't even roll. I'll let you roll with advantage because Bezel's just in the back. Just maybe it's this. Oh, what about that? What about?
Okay. 11.
11. He's like fine, pink. Man, I got nothing. Man, I didn't know she was going through all this, and he just like gets on a sidetrack of like not even knowing this person.
Pink, stitch, dunk, stitch, runk, stitch, unk, glunk. Why am I on the unks? I'm stuck on the unks.
Yeah.
I hate this damn puzzles. Just like throw the paint. Look this.
It just scatters across. She's like, it's fine. No, it's fine. I maybe somebody else will come along.
Hey, whoa. No one's better than me. Well,
are you sure?
I tell you what. I'm going to think about it really hard, and then I'm going to come back.
Okay. All right. I can get it. I can get it back up and going again. Yeah. So she's like, did you want to ride the ride? I mean,
yes, that's why I came.
Yeah.
That is the original reason I came here.
Wait, how many did you get?
3 of them.
You got all of them except for so there's actually another secret that you actually get.
Oh.
Yeah. You hear I don't know whatever two let's go with Moss and Stone. That one It gives you, then just kind of looks towards you, then you just hear this slow voice of, Zimbalina of Prismere is frozen in time.
Prismere. Frozen in time.
Yep.
Bezel.
Hey.
Bavlora. Does that name mean anything to you?
Bavlora. Roll a history check. No. Not really.
Skavlasus, Indolin, Zimbalina. None of these?
No. Rolled the exact same thing twice.
Huh.
No.
Every time I filled out one of those names, one of these names came to my head.
That's crazy.
Stitch in. I almost had it.
You almost had what? You almost had what? The name?
Yeah, nope, forget it.
All right. Okay.
Now, is everyone so troubled? Am I going to go to each of these attractions and they're just going to be a bunch of troubled folks that need something?
No, I knew she was always... What?
Do you need anything?
Me? And then as you say that, come to think of it, I do feel like I lost something.
Awesome.
I don't know what it is.
I hate that feeling.
Yeah. I don't know.
Huh.
That's weird you bring that up.
Yeah.
It's almost like as you were talking and he was thinking, just think of it in the scene where it's like the whole carnival as all the loud noises happening kind of goes muffled. You know, you know, and as we're thinking, and then not knowing fully what it is, and then the carnival goes back up, the noise comes back up. You know, the music never ran away, but just like the scene just got muffled as he was thinking that out. Of like, wait, I didn't lose something.
Well, what was
something was missing. I don't know.
Oh, I start checking my pockets immediately. Now I'm starting to feel like I missed something.
I don't know. Yeah. I mean... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's a physical thing or just a thing. Man, this is weird. All right. I barely ever get a day off. Where to?
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I've never been here before, but I suppose I'll just go one at a time. I've been noticing these strange dragonflies, giant dragonflies everywhere.
Oh. Yeah, all right. We could head there. I mean, I've gone on that ride a few times. Okay, the dragonflies. As you go towards the dragonflies, huge lily pads nest on the surface of a pool glistening with phosphorescent algae. Giant dragonflies use the lily pads as landing platforms, buzzing loudly overhead with wings as brilliant as stained glass windows. There's tons of colors in the wings, and alighting briefly to drop off and pick up exciting passengers. So they get really excited as they get really excited as passengers jump on and they get ready to take off. Near the entrance, a small smiling tree turns your way and beckons you over. A red squirrel clings to its leafy canopy, peering at you suspiciously.
I just pull out my ticket. I'm just holding it up as I walk with my other hand wide open, just kind of facing them as I walk around them.
Right. So the dragonfly is relatively close. He sees you coming, and he's kind of tall. He's a tall treant, like, you know. He was sitting down, and as you came. As you came through, and he's dealing and clicking, you know, and then he's kind of coming down lower. Hold on. He was noticing, like, you were talking to, or hello, you were talking to Diana. Did you enjoy the carousel?
Oh,
Very slowly, as this red squirrel's running around him.
Oddly enough, I can't remember if I enjoyed the carousel. It's complicated.
Huh. Understood. Well, would you like to go for a ride?
On a dragonfly?
Yeah. On a dragonfly, as he gestures then slowly that way.
Okay.
Yeah. Bezel's like, "Aye, what up?
You ever rid one of these, Bezel?
Yeah. They're fun. It's kind of, I'm a little nervous right now. I mean, they go kind of high, and like you get kind of freaked out a little bit, you know. And so, but yeah, no, I mean, it's fun. It's fun. So you could tell, like, he kind of has like that pre roller coaster jitters kind of vibe feeling. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're in line. And he's like, all right, he clicks your ticket. And, yeah. And then you go. All the lily pads are there. There's a little bridge that comes out to each one. And as you go, you just go and hop. Basically, you wait. They all hop on. You know, all the kids, like, flurry off. And then you go and you jump on one of them. Which one would you like to go on? You don't really have to. You could figure that out on your own.
I like that.
Bam! You get. I mean, you're pretty much on a helipad. It's like a helipad here. You know. So you get on one, and you know, and Bezel gets on one too. He's like, oh, right, you want to make sure you strap in, hold on tight for sure. Yeah, and so. We're at 48 minutes on this episode, Rob. You want to get this going?
It sounds like something's about to happen. I don't know what's going to happen with the dragonflies.
Probably a good place to stop.
I think you would know more than me if this is a good place to stop.
Yes, we are going to stop here, and we are going to jump in on the next episode.
Okay.